Hello everyone, hello and welcome back to episode 11, is it 11 or 10? God, this is terrible, I apologise guys, I'm pretty sure it's episode 11, welcome back to episode 11 of Movie Bug Movie Talks. Apologies that we've switched the days up, you know, life gets in the way sometimes, so luckily no one that I knew was doing a live stream on Wednesday, so I thought, hey, I'll take the Wednesday spot this week because I know normally the filmmaker Lucas does it on a Wednesday. So luckily the spot was free, so I could switch my Monday to Wednesday. So thank you to everyone who's coming by still, because we are a bit off schedule. But anyway, nevertheless, we're back, episode 11. Really excited to be here. We're not going to miss no more weeks, guys, I've told you. Today, I'm joined by someone who's just started out on YouTube, but he's got a great channel going so far. Already looking very professional, and he's a really nice guy. And I'm really excited to have him on, and that is Mr. Movie Cave. Hello.
Hello. Hi, James.
Hello. How are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for having me on.
It's a pleasure. I'm really happy to have you on because, like we were just saying in the waiting room, this is your first stream, isn't it?
It is, yeah. First one.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you for coming on, and hopefully we'll have a good time. You're only staying till about 8:30, you said, though, yeah?
About 8:30, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. No worries. Well, to the people watching, I'll stay till 9, guys. I'll carry on for another half hour. But hey, we're gonna have a good hour here. Hopefully, answering some good questions.
Yeah. Let's go.
Well, there is a question straight off the bat because normally there's a lot of hellos and stuff at the start, and we'll bring all of them up. So I try to. I normally do get every comment up, but we're starting away straight off the bat. What is your favorite Tom Hanks movie?
Oh, that's a tough one.
He's got a lot of good ones.
He's done loads of films, so it's hard to narrow it down.
Yeah.
I would say probably Forrest Gump.
Do you know what? I think that's like a close second for me. I think I'm going to go Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah. That's one of the classics.
Yeah. I'm a big sucker for war films, so I think that's the reason that one just smidges above it for me. But both incredible movies there. I
think an underrated one that he did in more recent years that I liked his performance in was Bridge of Spies. Have you seen that one?
Really good film. Yeah, Spielberg again. Really great film.
Yeah, really good one, that one.
So
that'd probably be a second choice for me.
Yeah, I think that's Spielberg's best effort in the last 5 years or so, filmmaking wise. I think that's his best film of recent years.
I agree.
Really great film. I can't really answer this one. Thoughts on the new Saw 4K release? No,
I can't really answer this one either.
This happens sometimes. A question comes up where both people are like, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the Saw films. They don't really interest me. So,
no, I'm not really into anything like that, to be honest.
No, I can do horror films, but I'm not a fan of watching people get tortured for the sake of it in gruesome, horrible ways. Because I've seen one of them. I think it was Saw 3 when I was flying out. Oh, I can't remember where I was going. I was flying somewhere with all my. There's a big group of us, and my mate was sitting next to me, and he was like, "I'm going to watch a film on the plane," and because he knew I like films, he's like, "Do you want to watch it with me?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." It was Saw 3 or 4, I don't know. And I was watching, I was like, "This is horrible."
Yeah, not for me.
No, I won't be bothering with them. What are you excited to see most in the cinemas now they are open?
To be honest, it's got to the point where so many things have been delayed, I end up forgetting what has actually been released on streaming and what we have yet to see. Because there's just so many films, isn't there, that were meant to have come out that haven't come out yet.
Yeah,
A Quiet Place 2 is up there for me, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I sort of have the same problem where I'm like, I just can't remember what's coming out anymore, when and what year. But I agree. Quiet Place 2. Have you got any cinema trips booked yet?
I've not got anything booked yet because there's nothing that particularly appeals too much right now.
No.
I did have a look at like View and Cineworld just to get an idea of what was out, but there's nothing grabbing my interest at the minute.
I honestly wanted to book up like 3 or 4 films and have a mental couple days at the cinema, but I've only got Godzilla vs. Kong booked. That's it. There's nothing else. I think Cruella is going to go to the cinema, if I'm correct. I think that's the following weekend. I'd like to see that, to be honest. I don't know why. That film weirdly looks very appealing to me. I think the trailers have done a great job at selling that film. Yeah,
it looks really interesting, and I'm a fan of Emma Stone anyway, so I'll be looking forward to seeing that one. Definitely.
Yeah. Hello to Jonas. Hello. Do you find redeeming qualities in the Maze Runner: The Death Cure? So that's the 3rd one. Have you seen that film?
I've not seen any of the Maze Runner films yet.
Do you know what? The first 2 they're decent movies. I enjoy the first one because it's fun. It's a fun movie. They're in a maze with monsters. It's fun. The second one's just a zombie apocalypse movie. That's good. Honestly, I watched the 3rd one. I didn't like it, and I can't remember anything about it. So
it was one of those that I think was out at a similar time as Hunger Games, and I just sort of leaned more towards the Hunger Games at the time.
I was the same, to be honest. It's sort of the Maze Runner films got sort of lost in the crowd because there were, like you say, similar things about, and then there were the bigger and better things like Star Wars was coming back, and you had the MCU exploding. So yeah, I think that's the Maze Runner sort of fell under the radar a bit, but
yeah, they just passed me by, I think.
Yeah, as I say, the first 2 aren't too bad though. I quite enjoy them. Hope you're having a nice day. Thank you. What's up, guys? Ben here. Hello. iMusic. I'm not really sure what that means. All right, be my babbers. I don't know what that means either. You do get those comments sometimes where you're like, I want to put the comments up, but I've got no idea. I recently watched the first Saw movie, and it was really good. I have heard the first 2 are good. I just don't think it'd be for me.
No, me neither.
Yeah. Sometimes you get those things that people don't. It's like people tell me sometimes they don't like musicals, and it's like, I love musicals, but it's like, you know what? Fair enough. It's not everyone's genre.
Yeah, everyone has certain genres that they lean more towards and others that they just sort of don't have as much interest in, I suppose. Yeah,
no, absolutely. I always try to be understanding of other people when they say they don't like certain things, and it's like, obviously we've all got different opinions. So people getting tortured, that's one for me. Don't like it.
No.
What is your favourite TV show?
That's actually an easy one for me. Definitely the X-Files. 100%.
I remember your complete collection, actually, because you had the box set and you had them all individually, and then you cut away to show the box, didn't you?
Yeah. I just absolutely love that show.
Do you know what?
I think it's highly underrated.
I've never watched it.
Not even one episode.
No, I haven't done it. There's a few. Last year I watched Breaking Bad for the first time. I'm currently watching Lost for the first time. I'm sort of getting caught up on some of those. Not old. I don't want to say they're old because they're not old, but the TV shows that are sort of ended now.
Yeah.
Classics, and X-Files might be the next one.
Yeah, you'll have to add that to your list. It's
Yeah.
well worth it.
I've heard it's amazing, to be fair.
It is. It's really good.
Yeah.
I'd probably stay clear of the 2 seasons that they did a couple of years ago for like the revival of the show.
Okay.
They just don't do it justice. No. But
Okay.
there you go.
Well, hey, I'm hoping that the actual ending to the show was good, though.
Sort of. It sort of it left it open-ended because I think they planned on doing more.
Yeah.
But then they were told there is going to be no more. So there were some things left unanswered, and yeah.
Well, as long as it didn't do a Game of Thrones, then it's all that matters. Film Geek is here. Hello. The Drunkard, thank you. I'm pleased my reputation is growing. Doing good, thank you. Doing good. Apart from Hollywood and English-speaking films in general, what is your favourite country for their cinema? Oh.
That's a good question. I would probably say Japan, because I've seen more Japanese films, I guess, than any other country, like as opposed to Hollywood films and British films.
I was going to agree purely on some like the monster movies I'm watching lately.
Yeah, you've been getting into those lately, haven't you?
They're great fun. Have you seen some of those old Godzilla type?
I have King Kong versus Godzilla, the original one, but I've not seen it yet.
You know what? It's one of those films where it's hilarious. King Kong swings Godzilla around by the tail. He hides behind a boulder and jumps Godzilla. It's stupid, but it's really
just two guys in costumes.
Yeah. They're good fun though, I think. Yeah,
I'm looking forward to checking it out.
Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. They're fun films. There's some bad ones in there, don't get me wrong, because I think I've had 3 in a row with Baby Godzilla in now, and I just don't enjoy them much because the Baby Godzilla is terrible.
I've heard they're not so good.
No, the one that's just called Son of Godzilla, where it's more or less purely focusing on Baby Godzilla, is one of the worst monster films I've ever seen. And I think in his 3rd appearance, he started speaking now. He's talking. And it's like, oh, what on earth am I watching?
What were they thinking?
But they've got away from that now. The last one I watched I've already forgotten the name of the monster, but it's Godzilla Versus, and it's just Godzilla and another monster. So I think they've got away from it now.
Right.
Good evening, Matt. Hello.
Evening.
Have you seen Colony in Space? I have not.
Seen that. Never heard of it.
No. I recently picked up Superfly from HMV Premium. If you could recommend one HMV Premium, what would you recommend? Oh, do you get... I can't remember. Have you got some of the premiums?
I don't have any premium releases now. So...
They're good fun to collect, but they're addictive because they got the numbers on the spine and then you sort of want them all. But I don't know. I mean, there's the obvious Kubrick films, 2001, Full Metal Jacket. But a couple one which I really had fun with was Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, okay. I think
I've
seen that one in HMV.
Really good fun. It's Frank Oz directs it. And
really?
Yeah, he voices the big... Oh, I've got it here. It's handy. He voices the big plant. Right. And
okay.
It's really fun. It's a musical, and it's just cheesy 80s music, so it's proper up my street. So...
Yeah, cheesy 80s sounds good.
Yeah, can't beat it. You can't beat it. I love those kind of things. I love cheesy musicals. It sort of hits a sweet spot with me. What I did all day was watch Glee on Star Disney Plus. I've never watched Glee. I've heard some songs from it, but I've never really watched it. I
watched it a few years ago. I watched a few episodes of it, but it was not something that I could really get into properly. No. I sort of just gave up on it.
Yeah, people sort of tell me I'd like Glee because I like a lot of musicals and stuff. But I don't know. It's not something I've ever really thought, oh, I want to sit down and watch, like, because I believe it's quite long, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd want to sit down watched musicals for all that time, so I don't know. Got to say Doctor Who. What about Doctor Who, Jamie?
It was a good show until Peter Capaldi left.
I completely agree. Completely agree.
Yeah.
Which movie would you rather watch again? X-Men Origins Wolverine or Justice League 2017?
That is really difficult because I hate both of them.
They're both terrible, but I think Origins has the redeeming factor of Hugh Jackman, so I'm going to go with that one, I think.
Yeah, I think I'll agree with you on that one.
Especially now that we've seen the Snyder Cut, and I know that not everyone loves it, but I think everyone's in agreement it's far better.
It was just superior in every aspect to the original. Yeah.
I was honestly dreading it because I'm not a Zack Snyder fan.
No.
I was really going into it ready to hate it. And I've got to admit, I really enjoyed it, and I'm really excited to get the 4K Monday, I think it's out.
Yeah, it's out on Monday. Yeah, I've got it pre-ordered. Yeah.
That'll be a really good rewatch, I think. I'm really looking for... I think that film's going to look stunning in 4K.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Are you going to, when you rewatch it, are you going to go, like, for the full 4 hours, or are you going to split it up?
Do you know what? I've watched it twice now, because the first time I watched it was 4 hours, then the second time, when I rewatched it, I'd split it up. Knowing me, it will have to be a split up, because I watch my movies in the evening. I only have time for one, because I'm up early in the mornings for work, and we start a film at about 9:30. So then I'm going to 11 or 10:30. So I don't think I could do it in one watch.
No, it's pretty intense, 4 hours long, but yeah.
It's do you know what? Fair play to him though, to Zach, because he pulled it off. It's a good time for 4 hours.
Definitely. I don't think it feels like 4 hours when you're watching it.
No, I thought that as well. When it was ending, it was almost like, oh, I don't want it to end.
Yeah, I wanted a bit more.
Yeah, although I'm still not sure about that future stuff at the end. I feel like the last 5 minutes of the film did go a bit...
It just felt tacked on to me. It felt like he had a vision for the whole film, and then that bit at the end was just sort of like an afterthought or something.
I think it was almost a middle finger to Warner Brothers, like, oh, this is what you could have had.
Yeah, because they just want nothing to do with him now, basically, don't they?
Such a shame, but it is Warner Brothers, so should any of us be surprised? I mean,
no.
We all know what they're like.
Definitely.
If you could have any Netflix series on Blu-ray box set, what would it be?
Oh, that's a good question.
There's a TV show I've always wanted them to release, but it only done one season and got cancelled, and that was the Dark Crystal show.
Oh, yeah.
But because it's not continuing and it was only one season, I'm hesitant to pick that. I think I'd go with Sex Education. I bloody love that show. I think that's a really good time.
For me, I'm not a massive fan of Netflix originals. I've not found that many that I really enjoy. I'm not sure on that one, to be honest. I'm not sure.
It's really odd that Netflix don't release some of them, because especially something like Stranger Things still hasn't got a physical release. Because
that is really strange.
Yeah, can season 1 of that surely be bringing in that many views for them anymore? They might as well chuck that out.
Yeah, definitely. America had it straight away.
Do you know what? If they'd released it in an Amaray case with a slip in America, I probably would have picked it up. I'm just not a fan of those VHS style ones, so I haven't imported it. But
no,
it's so strange because it's like you say, they are willing to do it, but they're not.
Yeah, it's weird. America get things that we don't sometimes, and it can. Oh, it's just so annoying.
It is odd. But then again, I don't think like America have things like the Arrow video range, so we get lucky in some other areas, I guess.
We do.
The Green Mile is not my favourite Tom Hanks film, but also my favourite film of all time. Wait, The Green Mile is not my favourite Tom Hanks film, but also my favourite film of all time. I'm very confused there. Do you mean it's your favourite film of all time, it's not your favourite Tom Hanks film? Because I'm not sure how that makes sense.
I'm a little bit lost on that one as well.
Yeah, you might have to explain that one to us. And if you could have any Netflix movie on Blu-ray, what would it be? The Five Bloods would be a good one, I think.
That's a Chadwick Boseman film, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spike Lee directed it, but Chadwick
Yeah,
Boseman's
yeah.
not in it much. But that film was great. I keep hoping that Criterion will put that out, because Criterion like to do a lot of those, I don't know, a bit more cinematic movies that Netflix release, like they done The Irishman and Roma, Marriage Story. So I did keep hoping they'd do The Five Bloods, but I thought they would have done it by now.
Maybe they will. Yeah, Criterion can be good for things like that, I think.
Yeah.
I'm really into Criterion at the minute.
Criterion's a great time. I must admit, I've
really
got a bit booked, and I've really been enjoying going through them.
Yeah, I'm constantly looking out for sales on Criterion now. It's all I do.
Yeah.
I was thinking the other day, like, if I keep buying like Criterion Blu-rays, it's going to end up getting boring on my channel. Like every time I do a mail unboxing, it's another Criterion.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Because honestly, if like a lot of films weren't getting re-released in 4K now, because I have caught a bit of the 4K bug, I think I'd just be spending all my money on Criterions and Arrows. Like there wouldn't be any like new releases coming in, which I think is what people enjoy seeing more. People would rather see people talk about Marvel and Star Wars because they're bigger and more exciting. But, you know, as collectors, when we've got Marvel and Star Wars and all those other big ones, it's like, it's interesting to go into things like Criterion, I think.
Definitely, yeah. I agree.
My favourite Hanks film is The Burbs. Is that, I've never heard of that. Am I saying it right? Burbs?
Yeah, I saw that one a few years ago. Can't say I remember that much about it, but I think it has an Arrow release, I think.
Oh, okay. I might have to check that out then. I actually don't think I've heard of that one.
Yeah, I might be due for a rewatch on that one.
What is your favourite movie?
That's a really difficult question because there are loads of films that I have in like my top list. I would say Interstellar is definitely up there for potentially my favourite film of all time. I really enjoy Interstellar. I'm just a big Christopher Nolan fan. Yeah,
I must admit, I do love Interstellar. I think that's his best film. That or Inception, very close second.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, I get asked this every week, and every week I say same thing: Star Wars.
Yeah. Not Rise of Skywalker, I'm guessing.
No. That's a fan movie. That's a fan movie. We don't count that.
That one's going to follow you around forever, I think.
Oh, I know. The moment, because I saw it at midnight and I put it in the Big Paulie group chat the night I saw it. It was like 3 a.m. Barely anyone had seen it because everyone was going to go see it opening day. Not everyone's a nutter like me and goes to midnight for those ones. And so many people were shocked because I think I've sort of become a little bit known as the Star Wars guy. And they were all shocked when I was like, the film sucked.
Yeah. I've got to be honest, though. When I first saw it, like, after seeing it for the first time initially, I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
Until I had to think about it. And then thought about the flaws.
I went to see it with 5 people, and me and Ryan was there. Me and Ryan were the only 2 who didn't like it. All my other mates were like, I don't see why you didn't like it. I thought it was really good. And I was like, oh, no, I'm pleased you enjoyed it. I'm pleased you are. I didn't want to take it away from them because it was opening night. It was 3 a.m. They were happy. I was like, no, I'm pleased you liked it. But then, like, the next weekend when we were down the pub, I was like, right, here's why you were wrong. Have you been back to the cinema yet?
Not yet.
Nah.
Still waiting for the right film.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll get there this weekend, hopefully, unless something else comes up. But I'm doubtful it will. Any tips on starting a YouTube channel?
Well, this might be more your department because I have only just started, so I might not be best at giving tips.
Well, I don't know because to be fair, you started YouTube, and as I say, like watching your new videos and stuff, it's really good how professional your channel looks already and stuff. Because when I started YouTube, God, my channel, it was like you could tell it was just a kid mucking about on the internet. But I don't know. I've always said just make content you want to make, because as soon as you start to look bored, or you're starting to make videos you don't actually want to make, I think the audience can tell, and they'll get bored as well.
Yeah, definitely.
I finally started my HMV Premium collection. Any recommendations? The range I currently got: Top Gun, Forbidden Planet, King Kong, and The Thing from Another World. Ooh, well, again, any Kubrick's always goes down the tree. Little Shop of Horrors. The last one I watched actually was Gremlins 2.
Oh, okay.
I had a really good time with that as well. That was good fun.
I've seen that. I saw that on DVD, I think, a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I did enjoy it, though.
Yeah, it's fun. I like those old films. That's why I like Little Shop of Horrors as well, because it's very animatronic in the way that the Gremlins move and stuff. I love all that kind of stuff. I don't know. Scanner Darkly's good. Yeah, do you know what? One that everyone's probably shouting at me to recommend is Casablanca. I haven't watched it yet.
Me neither.
Need to watch that. And I'm going to make sure that's my next premium I watch, because it's an absolute classic, and it's the only premium that comes in a thicker box, because they put this huge book in there. So if you're looking for packaging, this is probably the best one. It's a little bit thicker because of that. So
a booklet is always good.
Exactly. I mean,
Criterion can be good for that.
Oh, definitely. I love the way Criterion's do it. You never know if you're going to get a book, little leaflet thing. You might get some postcards or something.
yeah, they're great.
Have you seen Raya Boy?
Never heard of that.
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure they could probably guess I had it, because I couldn't even probably say it right.
Yeah.
Forrest Gump is my favourite film ever.
Good choice.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be catching any arguments here. This is always a hard question, but I've got one in mind. Name a film you don't like, but everyone else does.
I'm not sure on that one. Maybe you should go first while I ever think about it.
I would go Donnie Darko. I've just never... I mean, I've only seen it once, but I really, really tried. I sat there, I was trying to... about an hour in, I still wasn't into it. And I'm like, you know what, it might get better. Something might save this movie, but I just didn't enjoy it.
It's a confusing film, definitely. I think it took a couple of watches for me to fully understand it. Yeah, Donnie Darko is a strange one.
Yeah, I don't get me wrong. I say no, I'm in the minority. Just not for me, that one.
I think for me it'd probably be something like, I know the first Mission Impossible film gets really put up there, and everybody really enjoys those films, but I'm not a massive fan.
Oh, just the first one, or sort of all of the franchise? To
be honest, the franchise. I can see how some were better than others. I think they have gone up in quality a bit as they've gone along.
Yeah,
but
that's fair enough. Yeah, I can. Yeah, no, I can sort of see. They are a bit repetitive, I guess. So I can sort of see that.
Yeah.
Are you going to watch Top Gun Maverick? I'm planning on, but my gut is, my gut instinct, is saying it will be disappointing. Do you know what? I watched the first Top Gun, because that's a premium. I watched it for the first time about 4 months ago. I just thought it was okay. But it's probably a nostalgia thing for people from the 80s. That's why people love it, I reckon. And obviously, not from the 80s. That's probably why I was a bit more like, it's good, but not great.
I have to agree on that one. I think, to be honest, it's probably a love it or hate it type of thing, because the people that like it seem to really enjoy it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'd have to agree on that one. Yeah.
I'll probably will see the new one. And you know what? I bet I actually like the new one more, because it's going to have more modern production.
Yeah.
But yeah. Very, very odd film, the first one, I think. I do like it, but I just don't love it as much as others.
Yeah, me too.
I would recommend the first Saw film, James. It's surprisingly tame in violence sections. It's just genuinely good and clever film. Definitely would recommend it. I might watch it. I might watch it, but I don't know. Hang on, I lost where I was on the comments. Here we go. What was your favourite Oscar-nominated film this year? Ooh.
I would probably say Nomadland. I enjoyed that. I thought the cinematography was just excellent.
I'm not sure how it didn't win that, to be honest. Don't get me wrong, I know Mank's cinematography was great as well. But I think Nomadland was better.
Yeah, I agree. 100%.
I'd also agree on Nomadland. I haven't seen Minari yet, though. So
me neither. I do want to see that. I think it's playing at an Odeon near me, but I won't be able to make the showing. Otherwise, that would have probably been my first cinema trip back.
Yeah, I can imagine that'd be a really good one, actually. I'm going to try and watch Minari soon, because I do really like to try and watch all of the ones that were going up for the Best Picture.
Yeah.
I normally like to try and do it before the Oscars, but some of them were really hard to find this year. Like, I couldn't find Nomadland anywhere to watch.
No.
I had to wait for Disney Plus.
Same.
Who would you cast as Ben Grimm in the MCU? I don't know who the character Ben Grimm is off the top of my head.
Me neither.
Let me do a quick Google, see if I know this character. Ben Grimm. Oh, The Thing. I just put The Thing.
Okay.
I know The Thing. Do you know what? Someone said there was I've heard a couple good choices. The guy who voiced Arthur Morgan in Red Dead Redemption 2, he's got because the thing is, he's only going to be human for the first 10 minutes of the movie.
Yeah,
so,
true.
I mean, it doesn't really matter what he looks like, but he's got like the perfect voice for it. Or the guy who plays Hank in Breaking Bad, I thought might be quite good as him.
Right. I'm not sure on that one, to be honest.
It's sort of the least interesting of the four, because obviously he's going to be a CGI character after the first 10 minutes.
I agree, yeah. He's never really been my favourite out of the Fantastic Four, so
no,
I'm not too sure on that one.
No, it's... I saw someone say, like, Terry Crews. I thought that could be interesting. But I saw that'd
be strange.
I saw loads of people saying, obviously, before Far From Home, that Terry Crews should be J. Jonah Jameson in the new Spider-Man films. And I was like, you know what? If they're not going to be able to get J.K. Simmons back, which thankfully they did, he would have been really fun as J. Jonah Jameson, I think.
Yeah, I would have had no issues with that. I think that would have been good.
I think we just want Terry Crews in the MCU. That's all we want.
He should have a role at some point. There's probably a good role for him.
He's a fun guy. So I was put their favourite film of the Oscar-nominated films being Nomadland. Very good choice. 50 Shades of Grey or The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah,
I have not seen 50 Shades of Grey and have no interest in seeing it.
I was very much in the same mindset until Mr. Alex Pitt sent me the box set. And I watched the first one. It was so awful. I'm really struggling to put myself through the other two. I
don't know why people hate on The Amazing Spider-Man 2 as much as they do. I actually quite enjoyed that one. There were elements of it that... I mean, there were stupid parts. I get that. There were stupid elements to the film, but I get enjoyment from it.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of the first one too much either. I think that I hate films where the studio gets so majorly involved that the film becomes a mess. And to me, those films, that's what those films kind of are to me.
Yeah, they tried to force too many things into the second film, I think.
Yeah, but at the end of the day,
trying to set too many things up.
Yeah, it's still Spider-Man though, so you know, that's enough reason to watch it.
Yeah.
You'll love Godzilla vs. Kong on the big screen. Big Paulie went to see it and said the experience was flipping amazing. Well, that's the thing. I was gutted I had to watch it at home. As much as I enjoyed that film, I was heartbroken that I couldn't watch that on the big screen.
Yeah, I've still not seen Godzilla vs. Kong, actually.
It's pretty good. The last half hour is awesome. Really good.
I've heard it's really good.
Yeah, the thing is, they do what they should have done in the King of Monsters one. In the King of Monsters one, when the monsters are fighting and it just cuts to the humans, and it cuts to the humans. It keeps cutting every time they're fighting. This one, it's like, nope, you just watch them fight, and it doesn't. It barely cuts, and it's great.
I hated King of the Monsters. Absolutely hated it.
Yeah, I must admit, it was so frustrating because I was so happy to see a modern film with Rodan and Mothra and King Ghidorah, and it was so disappointing. So disappointing.
There was just too much human stuff.
Yeah,
way too much.
And the human stuff was really bad.
Yeah, it was boring. It was not for me.
Terrible. Nah. I'd highly recommend checking out the British Heart Foundation when Blu-ray hunting. Some of the prices are incredible. Oh, fair enough. I never really go in charity shops anymore. I used to go to charity shops. I used to go in them a lot when I was more into collecting records. But when I used to go in them, it was just all DVDs. They didn't really do Blu-rays then, so
might be worth checking out then.
Yeah, I might have to make another visit there. Having now read The Maze Run, The Running Man, sorry. I'm looking forward to Edgar Wright's close adaptation to the book. The 80s film was only a loose adaptation. The books were way darker. And it's a Stephen King book. Oh, fair enough. Well, hey, anything by Edgar Wright looks... I'm game. And I see that they're releasing Scott Pilgrim in 4K.
That is one I will definitely pick up. I had no idea that they were releasing that in 4K.
I only saw it today for pre-order, and I was like,
oh, wow.
I think I'm going to have to get that. I still need to get the Cornetto films in 4K, but yeah, 100% going to have to pick that up.
Yeah, I love that film. It's really good.
It really is. And did you find King Kong 1976? No, that film is not out on Blu-ray here. It's the one someone recommended to me, so I'm trying to get all of the monster films that are available here.
Right, okay.
There's a problem, half of them aren't available here. So,
yeah. Have to do a bit of importing, probably.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't really like importing too much, though. I'd rather just wait. I can be patient. Korean films are some of the best non-English-speaking movies. Second would be French for me. I haven't seen many French films, but Korean films are great.
Yeah, I've not seen many French films either. But the last one I saw was Panic, which was put out by Criterion, which is a really good film. Well worth checking out.
Okay. Well, I picked up, speaking of importing, this is one of the few imports I've got because I watched it and absolutely loved it. I was like, I've got to import the Criterion of it. Portrait of a Lady on Fire. Oh
yes, yeah. It's I've heard that's getting a UK release at some point soon. Yeah.
I will be getting a UK one so I can actually watch it because that film was amazing. I had to have it for the collection.
Have you not got a all region Blu-ray player?
No. I don't know. Is the PlayStation 4 region 3 player?
It's not. No.
I heard. I thought I heard someone say it was, but no, I don't. That's why I don't bother importing. I'm too scared that they're going to turn up and not work.
That's the problem. Like, especially with Criterion, they have loads of films I would really like to get that are only released in America.
Yeah,
and haven't been released here yet.
And that's it. I've looked at getting Seven Samurai so many times, and it's like, what's the point?
That would be great.
It's not going to work.
Yeah. Yeah, I absolutely love that film, so I can't wait for them to release that on Criterion here.
Yeah, I've never seen Seven Samurai, but I've heard just amazing things, which is why.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to get on that one. You really do.
I've got
an incredible film.
I bought these films, the Samurai films, because it's the same lead actor, I think, in it.
I have that same set, yeah.
I really enjoyed these. I've
not seen them yet. I've only recently got them, so I've yet to check them out.
They really surprised me because they were very ahead of their time, I think. So
yeah,
I think you'll enjoy them. I mean, if you love Seven Samurai, because I hear they're similar, not as good, obviously. Seven Samurai is the very well acclaimed one, obviously.
Yeah.
But I hear that people like Seven Samurai tend to like that little set a lot as well, and that's why I bought it. Cause I couldn't get hold of Seven Samurai. I was like, well, I'll get that one then.
Yeah. BFI have a set with Seven Samurai in it that might be worth checking out when that goes on sale.
I've seen that. Yeah, it comes with 3 other films, is it?
I think it comes with 4 other films.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't have much in the way of Kurosawa films on Criterion yet, unfortunately.
No, I know there's one with a white cover or something, and I know there's one of his films.
Oh, Dreams. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's a really good film.
Yeah, need to pick that one up, but I'm sure I will. And there's someone else here just saying that they love Korean movies here as well, North Korean movies. So
yeah, I'll have to see more Korean cinema, to be honest.
Bong Joon-ho, his films are great, really good movies.
I need to delve further into that box set because I recently picked that one up as well.
Yeah, I've watched 2 films out of that. I mean, I'd already seen Parasite, so but I'd watched Snowpiercer and Mother out of that set now. Really, really good. Michael Chiklis was great as Ben Grimm. Oh, okay. I'm guessing he was the guy who played him in the original 2 Fantastic Four films.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose he was all right. I don't really think much of those movies, but...
Me neither.
Hello, Blueview. Hello, mate.
Hello.
How are you doing? I'm lucky. My nearest HMV is near Cardiff or Swansea, so I can control myself better. I guess you're just stuck in the middle or something.
It must be.
Glee is excellent. I recommend Ugandan cinema. Fair enough. Favorite Tarantino movie? Plus, did you like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? I loved it.
I have seen the episode of CSI that he directed, and I actually really enjoyed that.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that.
It's worth checking out. I think it has a release sort of on its own, separate to the box set.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good one.
I think my favorite would have to be Django Unchained.
Yeah.
I love that movie. I really liked Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but I didn't love it myself. I didn't love it.
Now, I've seen a lot of people say, a lot of people think it's overrated, I think.
Yeah, I think so. You know, it's funny, on rewatches it has got better. But for me, it was a step down. I really loved Inglourious, and then I'm a huge fan of Westerns, so I really, really loved Django. And The Hateful Eight hit a good chord with me as well. This one felt like a little step down from those 3, personally.
Right.
Each episode of Glee is 1 hour. Fair enough. I thought they were actually shorter than that, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
I went to Cardiff last Saturday, and there was a homeless fight outside HMV. Oh, well, hey, I'm sure that was fun trying to get into the shop then.
Wow.
Have you seen Doctor Who Connolly? I think that's meant to be, Connolly in Space. I do believe I've seen that one.
I haven't seen that one yet.
It's in one of my sets. Let me have a look. Doctor Who Colony.
Is it a John Pertwee one, that one?
I think it is. It's either that or a Tom Baker one, I think. Oh, yes. So this is the... Oh, God, what one is it? I have seen this one. I'm pretty sure. I just clearly don't remember much of it. Because it's in one of my box sets.
They're great. I love those box sets.
They are so cool. I see we got a trailer.
For season 24? No, not 24. What is it? 20?
I think it is.
Or is it 24?
Yeah, no, I think you're right. Yeah, but is there a release date yet for it?
Still no release date. I checked on Amazon because I thought with them releasing a trailer, there might be some indication of when that's coming out. But no,
yeah, I was on the same wavelength there. I was the same thing. I was like, oh, there's surely going to be a date, and there's still nothing. I'm like, okay. Have you filled House of Cards away in your TV section. I have indeed. Still need to watch it. Another TV show I need to watch.
Yeah, you've got a long list by the sounds of it.
Yeah, people are constantly recommending me stuff. It's.
Have you watched your Mad Men box set yet?
No, I haven't.
Is that going to be after Lost?
It is now. I was sort of talked into Lost by some of my friends, but
yeah.
I'm just going to quickly pop to my door. I've just had a drink brought up to me because I finished mine. I'm just going to grab it for a second. Cheers, thank you. Apologies, people. My voice is going, so I sort of need a drink all the time. So, but yeah, no, my friends, Ryan, who I do the podcast with, he's rewatching it, and he's convinced my other mate, who pops up in my videos, Luke, to watch it, and they're sort of talking about it, and I'm feeling a little bit left out. So I was like, I've got to watch this.
Yeah, I think at the time when it came out, the pilot was the most expensive episode of TV ever made.
I can sort of see why, because the crash is, I mean, even though you don't see much of it, it's awesome. Like the back sets and stuff, it looks fantastic.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the first few seasons. I never actually finished it. I do own it, but yeah, I'm thinking of upgrading to the Blu-ray.
Yeah, because I saw.
DVD.
Yeah, I remember in your collection videos, DVD. Yeah, I it's one of those things. I hate to sound like one of these people because I love buying collection sets and stuff. I love splashing out and stuff like that. And now it's on Disney Plus. Like, do I need to buy the Blu-rays? Do I need to do it?
Yeah, I know. I felt that way about Clone Wars because I had never actually properly watched that show until it came out to Disney Plus. And I thought, well, for a long time I was debating whether or not to get the Blu-rays, but I think now it's on Disney Plus, I'll probably just stick with that.
Yeah, I think I'd be the same, especially considering the box set sort of skyrocketed in price as well. It's because I bought that box set, and that was one of the first things I bought on Blu-ray, because obviously it's such a massive Clone Wars fan. I was like, I've got to own it. And back then, I've had this set for about 5 years now, so Disney Plus wasn't probably even in someone's mind at that point. So that was the only way to watch it. But I'd probably be in the same mindset now, to be fair.
Yeah.
Hello, Luke. How's it going? It's going good, thank you. Been to the cinema today for the first time to see Peter Rabbit 2. Fair enough. You know what? I'm going to have to watch Peter Rabbit 1 so that I'm prepared to watch Peter Rabbit 2. Because I think Peter Rabbit 2 is going to have to make an appearance on my 2021 movie ranking.
Oh, wow. Well, I don't know if they're for me. I think because James Corden does a voice in those films and I just can't stand him.
No, I'm the same. I'm really not a fan of him.
Yeah, me neither. I think he was good in Gavin and Stacey.
Yep.
And he was good in the couple of episodes of Doctor Who that he did.
Yep, I agree. Mm-hmm.
But I'm not a fan of any of his work outside of those.
I'm in complete agreement with you on that one. He's good in those shows. It's almost, I know a lot of people say it, like when he went to America, he got very big-headed, and it's almost like that come off on all of the roles he played. He was just very cocky all the time. It's like, mate, what are you doing? Just play a proper role.
Yeah, I thought his appearance towards the end of Ocean's 8 that brought the film down for me.
I genuinely did. I didn't know he was in it. I remember watching the cinema and I was like, you know what, this film ain't that bad. And then the last actor with him in was like, oh my God, this is terrible.
Yeah, it was not good at all.
No. No worries, Joe. Thank you for coming by, my friend.
See you later.
And Simon is here. Hello.
Hello.
Doing very well, thank you. Very well. Thank you for coming by. We've got some interesting comments here about Captain Alex is a great Ugandan film. I haven't heard of it.
Say I've seen any Ugandan films, to be honest. So these are all new to me.
Free on Amazon Prime. So
okay, fair enough.
And someone else is also saying Who Killed Captain Alex is a masterpiece.
Oh wow.
Fair enough. Especially the helicopter scene. Wow, people are very excited about this movie. I've never heard of it.
Never heard of it, no.
With comic book movie villains... Well, oh no, sorry, hang on. Which comic book movie villain do you hate the most? Colin Farrell as Bullseye, Wes Bartley as Blackheart, Julian McCon as... Oh, as Doctor Doom, sorry. To be honest, you know, they're all terrible.
Yeah. I thought Colin Farrell was terrible as Bullseye, to be honest.
Yeah. I can't choose. I just don't like any of them. I really don't.
Me neither.
Ah, well. You know, it's a shame. You look at those kind of older Daredevil, Elektra, Fantastic Four movies, and you just, you know, whatever you pick at, you know, what's worse, it's like, well, they're all just bad.
Yeah, they are. I saw the second of those two Fantastic Four films in the cinema.
Oh, the
like
Silver
when it came out.
One.
Yeah. That was awful. It was one of the worst cinema experiences I've ever had, I think.
I can believe it. I can't believe they turned Galactus into a cloud. I can't believe they done that.
Awful.
Oh dear. Paul's here. Hello, Paul.
Hello.
So good to have Jacob on the stream. It is. Thank you again for being here, Jacob.
Thank you.
Here's a question for you two. What recent Blu-ray releases to buy have you wanted to see and yet not picked up? For me, it's the Before trilogy. I have yet to pick them up.
That's a really good one. Really good set to buy.
Everyone raves about like Alex has told me it's one of his favorite trilogies, and then my friend Ryan, who I really didn't think would have seen them, said, "Oh, I've seen them and I love them." And it's like,
yeah.
And then I've saw them in your collection video as well, and it's like, everyone loves these films. I really need to get on them, I think.
Yeah. I think there's a sale on Amazon right now on Criterion, so it will probably be a good time to pick them up because it's usually like 60 quid, I think, for that set.
I think it's about 50 at the minute, so
right.
It's tempting, but I ended up buying that Battle Royale set instead because those two were sort of in my head.
Yeah.
And I thought, the Battle Royale one, because I don't think that's going to be in print for long, so I sort of thought I'm going to grab that one.
Yeah. For me, I'm not sure, to be honest. There aren't that many releases like right now that are standing out to me. I'm awaiting some things on pre-order, like Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Yeah,
can't wait to see that.
That'll be exciting.
And the Audrey Hepburn film My Fair Lady is getting a 4K release soon.
I think I've seen it on Amazon.
Yeah, I've heard as well that the film was restored in 8K for a Japanese station that are trialing 8K content, and then for the release they've downscaled it to 4K. So they're saying it should be a really good release. Yeah, like picture quality wise, and yeah.
Well, that's really cool. I love putting on a 4K and just be blown away by it.
Yeah.
And I actually finally ordered today because I found one on eBay cheap with a slip. Blade Runner 2049 4K.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
very
that's
excited.
Meant to be one of the best looking 4K films.
Yeah,
you can get.
I've heard nothing but great things because I picked the first one up in 4K over the weekend. So it'd be nice having both with slips.
Yeah, definitely.
And Paul also said, fingers crossed I'll be seeing my all-time favourite movie, Gladiator, on a big screen.
I saw that was coming to view. Yeah. I've not seen it, and I'm not really bothered to see it, to be honest. It's one of those films that just doesn't really appeal that much to me.
I really like Gladiator. I think it's a really good movie. And do you know what? It's one of those films for me which is due a rewatch. And I think there is a 4K of it, I think.
Okay.
I don't know. I could be wrong. Paul would know. If there's a 4K, I think I might pick it up and that'll make me rewatch it. But I would recommend it. I think it's a really good movie.
I like the music from it. I've heard a lot of the music from the film.
Music's awesome, really good. But my favourite Russell Crowe film actually, and I know that Paul will get annoyed, and a lot of people will, is the Master and Commander one he done.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, that's a really, really good film. And most people definitely will prefer Gladiator, but Master and Commander, it's got Paul Bettany in as well, that one.
Oh, okay. I'm a fan of his a lot more since WandaVision.
Yeah, he's so good. I really, he's, my favourite performance of his was in Master and Commander, but he was just so lovable in WandaVision that I've got to sort of say that's his best performance now.
Yeah, I think I agree. I loved that show. Thought it was really good.
So did I. I'm so excited for Loki.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
I've still not actually finished Falcon and the Winter Soldier, though.
No.
I've just not had the motivation to get through that one as much as the others.
No. I'm the same. I think WandaVision was just so superior to Falcon and the Winter Soldier. But I still enjoyed Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
The last episode was really good.
I think WandaVision had more of the sort of mystery element to it that kept you engaged and wanting to see what happened next, because there was so much that was unexplained at first.
Yeah,
I think what kept me gripped.
I like the the theories that were coming up every week, and every week they were getting more mental. It was like Doctor Strange, and I even heard like some people were saying like, oh, Iron Man could potentially pop up for a small scene. It's like I don't know where people were getting these theories from.
What would the point have been to an Iron Man cameo in WandaVision?
Yeah. I don't know, but I was hearing every character's name getting chucked at that show.
To be honest, I found it quite funny when people were reacting as harshly as they did when it ended, because they'd fully expected to see like Mephisto and Doctor Strange, and we didn't get that.
They wanted an endgame for the last episode, and it's like, guys, this is the first Phase 4 thing. It's like, you're not going to get that.
No.
But the best theory I heard was still, she was walking around with this bunny rabbit the whole time, and people thought that was Doctor Strange. They thought that she trapped Doctor Strange. They thought she turned him into a bunny rabbit.
Where do they get these theories from? People just make things up and then
they kill me.
Expect it to happen.
Yeah.
What I hope though is that the rumors and like the theories are true about No Way Home, because I'm going to be really disappointed if Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield aren't in that film.
I don't know how I feel. I don't know. I really don't know how to feel about the new Spider-Man film. I think they will be in it though. I think they'll be in it, because you can't have Electro and Doc Ock and all these villains from their universe and not have them in it.
Yeah, true.
I think they've got to be in it.
Yeah, definitely. I just hope that Jamie Foxx has a better performance this time around as Electro, because I wasn't a massive fan in The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
No, well, I know that he's not going to be blue this time at least, so...
Yeah.
I think they've listened, so...
Hopefully.
Yeah. So, hello, Playton Do Guy. How are you guys doing? Have you seen The Handmaid, and would you recommend it? I haven't seen that. Or The Handmaiden.
No, I don't think so.
No. Sorry, haven't seen that one. Favourite Liam Neeson character? Brian Mills is his best character he's ever played. I don't know character names.
Me neither. Liam Neeson has done so many films. I just really struggle to remember a character name out of the sea of action films he's done in the past like 10 years.
I'm just going to be really boring and predictable for me to go Qui-Gon. I really like him as Qui-Gon.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to agree on that one.
Yeah, and if we were just saying what's the best character, not necessarily performance, Qui-Gon's been expanded upon really well now. So
yeah, I agree. I think he's one of the best aspects of the prequels.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Even though he's only in The Phantom Menace.
Yeah, he's one of the reasons why I watch that film. I really do enjoy putting The Phantom Menace on. I grew up with it. But one of the best things about it is Liam Neeson as Qui-Gon.
I agree fully, yeah. I actually think this might have to be the last comment because I am actually going to have to get off in a minute or two.
No worries. I was seeing it was creeping up to past. Jake is here. I'll go to one more question then. Hello, Jake, and hello, Shark Geek.
Hello.
Which band do you like more, Linkin Park or the Fray, Green Day, or the Script? Do you listen to any of them?
I don't really listen to them that much, to be honest, but I would probably say the Fray.
Yeah, it's not really my type of music. I'm more of a 70s, 80s kind of guy, but
yeah, me too, mostly.
There's like one or two Green Day songs which I don't mind, and that's about it. So I think I'd go with Green Day, but not my bands. That's not my strong suit at all there. Well, thank you for coming on, Jordan. Thank you. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you here.
Thank you for having me on. I've really enjoyed it. Thank you for that.
Yeah, no, it's been an absolute blast. We'll have to have you back on, and I'm sure we're going to see you over on Paul's stream at some point.
Yes, at some point soon. Yeah, I think we've yet to make a definite arrangement, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, very nice. Soon. Well, guys, remember, link in the description to Movie Cave's channel. Make sure you go drop him a sub. Make sure you go do that.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on.
No problem. Thank you for coming on, mate.
See you later. See you, everyone.
See you later.
Thank you. Bye,
mate. Bye-bye. Okay, well, there we go. I'm going to carry on till 9 o'clock because that's what time these streams go on till. But thank you again if you're watching this back Movie Cave or still watching in the background. Thank you so much for coming over. It has been an absolute pleasure. Have a quick drink now. It has been a while since we done one of these streams kind of solo here. Although I am thinking in about another 5 or 6 episodes about doing one solo. So, yeah, it'd be nice to do a solo one again. Hello, Josh. Hello, Film Flick. How are you doing, my friend? What do you prefer, The Thing from Another World or John Carpenter's The Thing? Well, I haven't seen The Thing from Another World. I do own it, so it's one I'm definitely going to want to jump on. But I really love The Thing from Another World. Sorry, John Carpenter's The Thing. Yeah, I did spot that one, Geordie. Took me a while, but I did get him. Avengers Endgame or Spider-Man Far From Home? Endgame, easily. Who is your most overrated actress? Mine is Jennifer Lawrence. That's not a bad choice. I'm going to go Jennifer Aniston. I think because there's a lot of middle-aged women who absolutely love Jennifer Aniston, and I really don't get it. Who is the most unnecessary character from the last 3 Star Wars films? Mine is Maz Kanata. Yeah. You know, I wouldn't say Maz Kanata because there's potential with her. Because she's so old. They could do loads of cool stuff with her. Unnecessary is definitely Finn. You have this stormtrooper who was taken from birth and forced to be a soldier, and then he quits of free will. He runs away, and they don't do nothing with it in the 2 films that follow the first one. So I think Finn is completely unnecessary. I love Kelly Marie Tran, so I really hate doing this because I know everyone puts her character down. And, you know, same John Boyega. Love John Boyega. But Rose is also very, very pointless. Her character just does nothing for the plot. And third, you could pick any side character from The Rise of Skywalker. The woman with the tin thing on her head, the Lando's daughter who pops up. Pointless. Terrible characters. Absolutely terrible. Any new addition in The Rise of Skywalker was terrible. The Knights of Ren were pointless. Richard E. Grant's character, and I love Richard E. Grant. He was perfect playing Imperial Admiral, but he was wasted. Embarrassing. Babu Frick. Why people liked him, I don't know. Rank the following: Hereditary, Midsummer, The Witch, Saint Maud. I've seen Midsummer. Have I seen Hereditary? I don't think I can't do it. I think I've only seen one of them. Favorite Dirty Harry film? Actually, haven't seen any. Sorry, guys. See, you breeze through the comments when you're on your own. I don't go. I much prefer doing these streams with someone, though. I'll say that. Any favorite Eureka monsters of cinema releases, apart from Mothra, of course? I didn't know there were any more. Was there more? Because if there are, I'm going to want to get them. I've got the Mothra one. See, I really don't know. You can tell that I'm still very new to all these monster first films. I'm sort of just getting into them. Do you watch foreign films with subtitles or dubbed? I say dubbed, especially if there's a lot of talking. Yeah. It's one of those things. If I know, sometimes I do put a film on in the background while I'm like editing a video. If I'm doing that, I'll have it dubbed. Whereas if I am going to give the film my full attention, which I always try to, if I'm going to sit there for the full hour and a half, 2 hours and just watch TV, might look at my phone once or twice, but that's it. I'll watch it subtitles. I like to get the original effect of... It's like when I get a film and I have director's cut or theatrical cut, I actually do normally go theatrical cut because it's like this is what people saw in the cinema. What's the best Korea, North or South? I do not know. I do not know there. Rank the following actors: Chris Pine, Chris Evans, Chris Pratt. I'm going to go Evans, Pratt, Pine. I think Pine's probably a better actor than Pratt, but Pratt gets some brownie points because of Parks and Rec. I've read that on the PS4 you can change the region. You can only change it a certain number of times or something. See, I did hear there was something on the PS4 you could do with the region codes. I think Ran is possibly going to get a 4K release. I don't know that film. Ran. Interesting. Is there a release for Doctor Who The Collection Season 24? 21st of June? Question mark? No, it's not coming out then, I don't think. No, don't think we have... Oh. The next comment says that as well. Well, that's good news. It's not too far away. It's the week before I go away, so that's not too bad. Hey, that's great. The only thing is, are we going to get another box set announced? Because normally they like to have one on pre-order while one's coming out, and then as the next one's coming out, they'll get another one up for pre-order. So I hope they will get an announcement soon then for the next set that's going to follow this one. I'm still hoping for season 20. Have you either... Oh, okay, I see. The TV show Fringe. I have not. Personally not a fan of season 4. I'm looking forward to your opinions of it. Yeah, I haven't heard the best things. But hey ho, you know, it is what it is. It looks like we're going to get them all anyway eventually, so there's going to be some real dud seasons amongst them, I'm sure. I hate calling stand up. He's not funny. Gets all arrogant when people don't find him funny. Yeah, pretty much. See, my voice is going today. I'm literally going through this just to keep my voice going. Have you ever tried Taco Bell? I have not. Do we even have that in the UK? I don't know if that's a silly thing to ask. I don't need Maguire or Garfield. I have big roles in the Spider-Man, but I really hope they do pop up for a big action scene or something. Always felt bad for Garfield. For me, Spider-Man. Yeah, I agree. I don't really care about seeing Garfield or Maguire again. I'm not one of those diehard old Maguire Spider-Man fans. For me, it's like his films are good. Yeah, he's not Spider-Man to me. He doesn't scream Spider-Man. He doesn't, in terms of like reading the comics and stuff, he doesn't capture that comic book character that I've read. But he's fun and I've got nostalgia towards the films. But I don't need to see him get a big part. I'd like him to pop up for a big action sequence. Same for Garfield, for the same reason as you, Simon, because I felt bad for him. But yeah, hopefully it'll just pop up for a good fight scene. I watched Raya last night on 4K because I got it yesterday and it was absolutely brilliant. I love the 4K, stunning. I don't get why some people were saying the bit rate on it was wrong. Maybe it might be the copies, Luke. I don't know. But I'm pleased yours is fine. I'm gonna try and watch. I might watch it tonight. Might do it tonight. Favorite Liam Neeson film? Mine is Non-Stop. I haven't seen Schindler's List, so apologies to people who are really going to be wanting me to say that. Oh, but I'm going to be very boring and go Star Wars. I'm sorry. Yeah, Non-Stop, very underrated in my opinion. Second favorite Liam Neeson movie. Being taken. Yeah, I like Non-Stop a lot. I remember when it came out. I had a couple of friends at school who really didn't like it because they were like, oh, he's doing all his sexual sequences on a plane, he catches the gun, it's really silly. And I'm like, who cares? You're watching an actually Liam Neeson movie. Richard E. Grant played the Doctor really well in Scream of Shocker. Is that the Red Nose Day thing? So I remember him doing it in that. Brutally honest opinion on Brexit. I am not going to talk about Brexit. I am sorry. I'm not going to do politics. Have you been to Wimbledon? I have. I do a lot of work in Wimbledon. I'm in Wimbledon a lot. Really enjoyed a Liam Neeson movie, Cold Pursuit. Yeah, I didn't mind that film. Different tone to a lot of his other action movies. And had a lot of fun with it. Yeah, I can agree. It was a nice setting as well. It was a bit different, which was nice for him. We got someone agreeing with you there. Someone else here completely agreed. Who is your favourite Autobot? Oh, okay. So the Autobots are the good ones. I liked Ironhide, the one with the big guns that comes out of his arms. He was fun. But then I guess Bumblebee is like, he's kind of cute, isn't he? Favorite Emperor Palpatine moment? It's the bit where where he kills Mace Windu. It's just so over the top. He's like, unlimited power. Love it. It's great. But Palpatine's just one of the best and most iconic villains ever. You just gotta love him. He's fantastic. Favorite cold drink to drink? I'm pretty basic. I just like a really nice cold Pepsi or Coca-Cola. But obviously on the weekend, vodka lemonade goes down really nice. Bacardi and Coke, also a really good choice. Or more or less any cocktail. I do love a good cocktail. So I do like a good fruity drink. And obviously put some alcohol in it. It's a good time. It's a good time. I was going to watch your top 10 2014 video earlier. Do you have the special edition of Gone Girl that comes with the book? Yeah. Is it a special edition, though? Because every time I've never seen Gone Girl in a regular Amaray case. I'm pretty sure every copy of Gone Girl I've seen just comes like this. Where you get the book in there, and then the movie comes in that one. So I don't know. Is it actually does it say special edition on here anywhere? Don't know. It's really odd that every copy of this movie was more or less like this that I've seen at least. Very expensive way to make your movie. Rank the following: Raya, Moana, Coco. Moana, Coco, then Raya. And Coco is a very close second. I think Coco is probably technically a better film. It hits more emotionally. But Moana is gorgeous. I love Dwayne Johnson voicing in that. And here, Moana and Maui have a great relationship. And the songs in it just bang. So I'm going to have to say Moana first. But Coco, very close second. I do like Raya a lot. Favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger that isn't Terminator or Predator? Oh, Mr. Freeze. No, it's not. I'm joking. It's hard without a list in front of you. It is hard. I really like Twins. I know it's not a great movie, but I sort of grew up with it. Have you seen Scream of the Shulker? I don't know what that is, so no. From the 40th? Oh, is it a Doctor Who thing? I don't know. I'm not great with old Doctor Who. Have you ever been to Wales? I went there once. It was a work thing. We sold something. I work for a printers, as most people know. We sold one of our printers. We took it down there in our van, dropped it off, and then drove home. So I was in Wales for about an hour and a half, just in my van, driving. And it was so weird. As soon as we hit Wales, there were like sheep in the road and stuff. I was like, oh my God, this place isn't stereotyped. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure not all of Wales is like that. But it was like you turn up country, very hilly, and then you hit the proper country roads, and there literally are just animals in the street. So that was fun. James, I know you say you enjoy doing these streams with other people, but honestly, hold your own streams as well really well. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. It's been a while since I've done one on my own. As I say, I've got a list of people that are coming on the stream up to when I go on holiday, which is at the end of next month. And I've got nothing booked after my holiday. So I wanted to leave the first week free after my holiday. But I think I will still do the stream that week. But I think I'm going to make it a solo one. Just have an easy one, the first one back. So yeah, I think I will do a solo one soon. And I want to get some other people back on the stream. Don't get me wrong, I want to keep having new people on, like yourself. I'd love to have you on, Simon. And there's some other people which I keep trying to get on. I really want to have Jamie Powell and Big Paulie on. But I've got a few other people coming back on. I've got Movie Worm next week, Jordan, which is very exciting. And I have Magpie Movies coming back next month. Favorite tennis player to watch at Wimbledon? Well, I like watching Federer and Nadal. They're always good. I don't know. All my tennis knowledge sort of goes out the window when Wimbledon isn't on. But I do enjoy watching Wimbledon. Also, it all sort of comes back when it's on. I like Transformers: Dark of the Moon, but didn't like that they killed Ironhide permanently. You know, well, Michael Bay just loves killing those side Autobots off. It's a bit annoying, really, because you look back at the first one, you got Ironhide and what's his name? What's the medic called? I can't think of the medic's name. I do know it. Jazz, Ironhide, and oh God, that's annoying. I can't remember his name off the top. Ratchet. Yeah, they just sort of always go in these easy ways, like, oh, they get shot in the back, oh, the humans just blow them up. So I want some of these guys to go out in a big end fight, going down in a blaze of glory, and you never get that with them. But anyway, they are Transformers films. They're not very good movies, so I don't really know why I'm looking into them that much. Okay, so there is a standard edition out there. Fair enough. I dare you to watch Spider-Man 1 again. Why is that a dare? That's not a bad thing to watch that film again. Are you getting the 4K Blu-ray on the 7th of June? Indiana Jones, I'm guessing that's what that is. No, I really want to. I love those films, but it's £80. It's a lot of money. Same price as one without the book. Oh, fair enough. Spider-Man 1 is one of my favourite superhero movies, I'm guessing. Will you be doing more yearly ranking videos like you did with the 2014 one? The next year I'm going to tackle will probably be 2016, because that was another fantastic year, and I've seen most of the big ones, the good ones that come out that year. Oh, Jake, hello. I'm only going to go for another 10 minutes, Jake. So I'm going to say no, but if you want to be back on the stream, Jake, we can arrange another date. Of course we can. Get you on here properly, do another full one. What is your favourite Doctor Who story from season 8? I'm guessing you mean New Who. It's got to be The Mummy on the Orient Express. I think that's the name of the episode. South Wales. It's very urban. Yeah, I'd like to go and spend a proper weekend in Wales. How would you rank The Bourne are as you know, ultimate. I can't even say that word. I know what it is. Ultimatum. Yeah, there we go. Casino Royale, Mission Impossible, Fallout. Well, Bourne's last. That is so difficult between Fallout and Casino Royale. I really don't know what one to pick there. Tie. Can't do it. They're both incredible. Ratchet. Yeah, I was right. Got it. I got it eventually. See, I'm not too bad with the first 3 Transformers because I was at school when those films came out, so I watched them a lot then. You know, you guys can give me a break on those. And you know what? 1 and 3 I think are decent movies. 2 kind of sucks. The 2 with Mark Wahlberg, they're fucking awful. They're awful. Went to see Spiral yesterday. Not quite as good as Jigsaw, but to carry on its story, it was all right. Fair enough. I really don't know anything about those ones. Could you rank the Bourne movies? Honestly, I can't remember the first 3 that well, and I haven't seen the Jason Bourne one. I've seen the Jeremy Renner one. Thanks for the invite, pal. Love to be on with you at some point. Hit 100 subs on Sunday. Oh, congratulations. Well done, my friend. But yeah, no, we'll definitely have you on the channel. I could see Jake here as well, the next comment. Yeah, YouTube, I'll get in contact with you at some point over the next couple of days. I'm going to arrange some dates. It'll probably be July because I'm fully booked through June and I got my holiday at the end of June. And the first one back after my holiday. So I'm going to do a solo one, I think. Just going to give myself an easy week to get back into the gist of things. But then, hey, you know, yourself and Jake here, you know, if you want to get in contact with me, we can put you down to be on the stream. Are you getting the old classic Doctor Who Blu-ray season 24 box set? Keep on. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much, mate. Thank you. Yes, I will be getting it. I'm going to get all those sets, hopefully. As long as they keep putting them out, I'll keep buying them. Okay, classic season. I've only watched the first 2 episodes in my set. Every Doctor Who box set I've watched from start to finish. This one, I sort of just got distracted. But I really enjoyed both stories. But I preferred the first one out of the first 2. My favourite 2016 films are Hacksaw Ridge, Rogue One, and La La Land. 3 really great ones there. 2016 is a great year. I've actually caught up with the comments. Look at this. Will you be getting the Office Blu-ray when it releases on the 21st of July? Well, Jake, you might be able to help me here. How much is it? Because I saw it pop up in the Blu-ray Big Paulie chat, and I was like, oh my god, they're finally doing it. Yes. But I don't want to spend loads on it because it's all on Netflix, and I've got the DVDs, so... Oh, that's okay, Jake. We'll work around that one then. To be honest, as I said, the stream's always on a Monday anyway, other than today. But I do try to always keep them on a Monday. So let's have a look. July 27th. It's on a Tuesday, so I won't be doing it on a Tuesday anyway, mate. So you're all good there. So I think it's the 12th, 19th, and the 26th through July. I'll be free, so you can pick one of those days. Jake's a very nice guy. He is indeed. He is indeed. I commented on your subscriber mail from Jamie. Does the King Kong 4K have the extended edition that was released in the 3-disc DVD set? I don't know. Let me see if I can let me see if it says. So you want to know, does it have the extended edition? A warning, blah, blah, blah. Cinematic. Okay, Ultra HD. Not rewatching. Blu-ray bonus disc over 13 hours full. It doesn't say that on here. It doesn't say that on the back of the case. If anyone can help him out, please do. I'm assuming since it's £40 on DVD, I'd say around 60 to 70 on Blu-ray. I might do it just because I love the American Office so much. I might do it. I mean, American Office, honestly, I know it sounds stupid, so it's your favorite show, but it's just so easy to watch. It's comfort food. Right, we're going to go till 9, guys. We've only got 6 more minutes. I know there's not loads of people here anymore, but just going to give you guys a heads up anyway. My favourite movies of 2019 are Joker, Endgame, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, 1917, and Ford vs. Ferrari. Very nice list there. I would not have Joker there, and I wouldn't have Once Upon a Time in Hollywood there. I think those two films, as I say, got very overrated that year. I think there were things like Parasite and Marriage Story, which were far superior. Personally, I wish 4K Blu-ray done the Alien films on 4K box set edition. Yeah, I think they will do it because the James Cameron Alien movie is so well loved. It's just as well loved as the Ridley Scott one, I think, nowadays. So they're surely going to want to put a 4K of that out. I'm guessing they're not going to want to do them all individually because at some point they're going to have to put like Resurrection. Is it Resurrection or whatever? Who cares? The fourth one, the piece of shit. They're going to have to put that one out individually, and I'm sure they're not going to want to do that. So they're better off doing a box set. So yeah, we can hope that that's coming. Favorite Highlander film? I really couldn't tell you there. The Highlander films. Have I seen any? I haven't seen. No, I can't tell you. I haven't seen any. Stream on the 26th of July. Well, there we go, Jake. I can put you down for the 26th of July if you'd like to come on, man. I will double check after this stream that I'm not doing anything then. What is your samurai films? You mean what set have I got? This is the Criterion one. So that you get 3 films in here. Masashi Miyamoto, Duel at Ichijojo Temple, and Duel at Ganrei Island. Probably butchered some of them. I mean, there you go. There's the titles. Look how bloody hard they are to read. But it's a really good set. Really, really enjoyed all 3 of these films. Very ahead of their time. Okay, where are we at? Which movie do you like more? Terminator 2, Judgment Day, or Aliens? That's so hard to answer. I think I'm going to have to go tie again. Both incredible films. Marriage Story is incredible. Need to get that Criterion release. Yeah, it really is. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. As I say, we'll get you booked up to be on the stream as well at some point. But thank you, mate. Have you seen... Oh, just skipped a few there. Have you seen The? Don't know what that is. Have you watched anything today, mate? It's been brilliant watching you, James. Thank you so much, Luke. Thank you so much for coming by. I watched The Woman in the Window, which is really weird because last night I watched the Alfred Hitchcock film Rear Window, which I loved, by the way. I thought Rear Window was fantastic. And then this morning I watched The Woman in the Window, and it just felt like a rip-off of Rear Window. So I've only watched Woman in the Window today, and it wasn't very good. It's the day after Comic-Con, I believe. Oh, okay, yeah, I should be free that weekend then. Yeah, I should be free. Only the original Highlander film is worth watching. The sequels only exist because the first one made money. Fair enough. I don't really know much about them. Right, 2 minutes. Gonna try and breeze through these last couple here. Have you seen any of the black and white Doctor Who? No, I'm only watching them through these box sets as they come out. So John Pertwee is the oldest I've gone at the minute. Apart from David Attenborough TV shows, because they look so beautiful in HD, I rarely pick up any TV shows on Blu-ray unless I find. Yeah, that's fair enough. It depends. There are some TV shows I feel like I have to own, like Westworld and stuff, because it's incredible. The Battle Royale set looks so good. It does, I gotta say. Maybe I'll watch the first one of that tonight. I'm really excited to watch that movie. Really excited. I've been buying Star Wars him editions. Okay, New Zealand Mint coins. Star Wars fan like you. Carry on the good work on YouTube. I hope you get to 200 Skyver on Sunday. I'm not sure what that means, but thank you. I'm guessing it's good. Thank you. George Clooney as Batman is the worst superhero casting. He's Ben Affleck as Daredevil. Yeah. Don't know if he's the worst, but he's pretty bloody terrible. Pretty bloody terrible. But anyway, it is 9 o'clock. Guys, we've reached the end of the stream. Thank you so much to everyone who's been here. Again, thank you to Movie Cave who came by. You know, obviously, you know, we can't always stay here till the end. We've all got our own things to do. We've all got our stuff to get on with, so completely understandable they left early. But thank you to them again for coming on. And thank you to everyone else for being here. It's been an absolute blast. I hope you've all enjoyed it. I've had a great time as always. So thank you so much for coming by, everyone. It's been an absolute pleasure. And I look forward to seeing you all next week with Jordan, Movie Worm. So yeah, thank you very much, everyone. And I will see you all next time for another video. Bye-bye.